Hey guys, Arwen here. So today I'm going to do a tarot reading for what you need to know. And I can already feel that love stuff is going to come through. It feels like relationship stuff. So if you are pile number 1, the card is Know Your Worth. If you are pile number 2, your card is the Power of Choice. This one has stripy orange fish on it and an orange crystal. And this one also has stripy orange fish on it, but they're more like they're more spiky. So I'll just let you tune into each card to see which pile you are. Okay. Alright, so pile number 1, Know Your Worth. Okay, so I've chosen the 2 piles of cards. So for the Know Your Worth, I pulled some character cards and I got the Lover card and then the Lost Soul card. And I thought this is very interesting. So the Lovers is 2 people together celebrating connection, romance, energy, going back and forth, going back and forth. The Lost Soul is like, it's the complete opposite energy of that. It's being alone, being sad, there is no other, it's just like the one. So we have the 2 and we have the 1, the being together, and then the being by itself. And so I feel like that's kind of, that dichotomy is kind of what is going on in a particular area of your life. So the first cards that I pulled, and I am using the Phantom Tarot deck, I pulled the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles immediately. They fell out of the deck. And what this means to me is some sort of difficulty. If it's not heartbreak, it's something like something that you're just like really devastated about. It was like really hard. So 5 of Pentacles, it's like feeling like you're without, you don't have what you need, you're really sad, like you thought it was going to work and it didn't work. So if it's not a breakup, it's something you were anticipating and you were really excited about that didn't end up like going like that. So it's like this kind of sadness. The next card I pulled was the Lover's card and the 6 of Wands in reverse. So a relationship that you thought was going to be successful didn't turn out to be successful. I mean, I don't know if it's that you were rejected, but it kind of feels like this like huge letdown. It's like, oh, I just didn't go the way I thought that it was going to do. It didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. There we go. After that, I've got the Ace of Swords, the Artist, and the 4 of Swords, right? And what is coming to me with these cards is like, it's time to make a decision that like, sometimes we think the answer to, our problems is something magical and etheric, and sometimes it's really boring and mundane. Like with the Artist in reverse, what that means to me is it's like really simple things like rest. 4 of Swords, he's resting. So anything you can do to make yourself physically more comfortable, to make yourself feel like you have what you need. I mean, I don't know if it's like a warm cup of tea or hot chocolate, snuggling on the couch with your animals in a big warm blanket, but just like the simple things right now and giving that sort of like attention to yourself is going to make all of the difference. And just like allowing yourself to rest, allowing yourself to receive, allow yourself to have that bubble bath, right? Just like let yourself have the thing that you want. And I really feel so much like it's like self-care time. We have the 6 of Pentacles over here with the 9 of Wands in reverse and then the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. And this is making me feel like it's just so, you need to give to yourself. Like it's time to take that time for yourself. You know what I mean? So, you can be mad at whoever you're mad at and the fact that it didn't work. And that's totally fine. I'm not saying like, don't feel your feelings, but what I'm really deeply feeling is that it's time to really like take care of yourself. Everything doesn't have to be a battle. Everything doesn't have to be hard. It almost feels like that energy, where like your emotions are like, you're kind of like really, really like wound up in the other person. And maybe a lot of your focus has been on other people and how they feel and what they're doing. And what's been happening is you haven't been acknowledging how you feel and like yourself. And maybe it's like I don't want to say it's better that the thing with them didn't work out. That's not what I'm trying to say. Hold on, let me articulate this correctly. The message that's coming through is that, like, you are your most important lover. You are your most important friend. Your relationship with self is most important. And, like, so much attention doesn't need to be put on the other. So much attention doesn't need to be put on what is this person doing? How are they feeling? What do I need to do in order to make them do this so that, like, I can feel safe, right? Like, it's that feeling of, like, you have to do what I want you to do so that I feel okay. And it's just like, but you are your most important lover. You are the one who is primarily, like, your partner. Like, you are taking care of yourself. Okay, yeah. See, that feels so loving and good to me. Like, you get to take care of yourself first, give yourself what you need. And when you're in that feeling of, oh my goodness, I feel so nourished, I feel so good, I love this, right? Then the universe has to reflect back to you nourishment from others, right? When you nourish yourself with this, like, 10 of Cups, and just, like, let yourself receive what you want to receive. Did you really want to go out with that person on that night, or did you really want to take a bubble bath, right? Did you really just want to give yourself some self-care time? Or maybe, and I'm seeing this for multiple people, like, if you have an animal, like, take time to, like, go on a walk with them, or sit there for 20 minutes and, like, brush them or trim their claws, and try not to get clawed to death. If I trim Twinkle's claws, I get clawed to death. And so it's just like, you do know the things that make you feel nourished and make you feel love, and it's time to give that to yourself. We also have the Celebrate card. Celebrate the love you share with those who matter most, right? And then I also have the Sparks card. And what I'm feeling from this is, like, these, like, self-care things that make you feel nourished and make you feel vibrant inside those are going to create sparks within you, and then the people that are right for you are going to be attracted to those sparks, and then it's going to be, like, fun and exciting. Okay, sorry, I had to sneeze. So yeah, this feels so much to me like taking time for yourself, resting, and we don't need to have this dichotomy of, like, oh, it's either, like, love vibes or it's, oh my god, I'm so alone vibes. It doesn't have to be like that. It's like, you can feel, like, loved and you can feel nourished, like, even when you're alone. You know what I mean? You can feel that, like, sense of stillness and awe and wonder, even when you're alone. And I am seeing in my mind, YouTube, and, like, there's, like, walking tours on YouTube that you can watch, or there's just, like, nature scenes, rain sounds, whatever you really, I love snow sounds, you know, to listen to that, and just allow yourself to, like, be with yourself and do something that you enjoy. And if there's some sort of hobby that you haven't done in a long time, I let yourself do that. Like, just give yourself permission, right? Like, I love to knit, and I'm constantly knitting, and nothing ever matches, and everything's in 8 colors, and it's fine because I'm just doing it because I enjoy it. Like, you don't, everything doesn't have to be to, like, reach a goal. It can be just for pure enjoyment, just because you love it, right? So pile number 1, give yourself permission to be nourished, do what you love, connect with a pet or an animal if possible. I feel that very strongly. Okay. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Alright, pile number 2, you are the power of choice. Alright? Place your attention on gratitude. Okay, so the first cards that I pulled for you are the Reader, Knight of Wands, and the Moon. So I feel like it's not a mystery about what you want to do. You know what you want to do. You know the thing that you are passionate about. Like, you're ready to take action. You want to take action. The Knight is all about, okay, I've packed my bags. I'm ready to go. Let's go do the thing, right? And, like, the Moon being reversed, it's not a mystery to you. You know exactly what it is. You are consciously aware, right? You know. And then the Reader. It's what your intuition has been guiding you to do and been telling you to do. That is the thing that you're ready to take action on, and I'm feeling very strongly, yes, like, go forward, go forth in that energy. Next, we have the 7 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands in reverse. So, wow, so many insights. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, you're working on the thing, you're doing the thing, whatever the project is, and I think like you're getting too many steps far ahead of you. Like in your mind, you're like, oh my God, but I gotta do this, and then I gotta do this, and then I gotta do this. The Four of Wands in reverse tells me like, you're not gonna be successful, and it's kind of like taking you out of your body to look that many steps forward. It's like you're looking that many steps forward because you want to ensure that you're going to be successful. You know what I mean? But like what I'm hearing and feeling is that like the secret to being successful is being very present with each step and being in your body, being really just like present, because they're going to tell you every step of the way what you need to do, but your mind is like, oh no, but I need to do that, and then I need to do that, and then like, oh, but in 3 months I gotta do that, but oh my goodness, I gotta set this up so that like that thing is set up over there way down the road. And it's like, whoa dude, way too much it's literally, I don't know if it's making you frantic, but it's making you think too much. Whoa. It's making you think too much. And it's not helping you by any means. It's taking you out of the flow of the universe. How you got this good idea is by being in flow with the universe. You know what I mean? And listening to your intuition. That was the first card that we got, was the reader, right? The reader. This is a card that was just kind of added to this deck. This is like my new favorite deck. So this guy's holding his tarot cards and sitting on his throne. So he's in command, right? He's listening to the cards. He's listening to his intuition. And, you know, the way you got to the step that you're in, the way that you got to the step that you're on is through listening to that inner guidance. Through, like, taking the stuff from your subconscious and being like, oh, yes, dude, that's what it is, right? And then taking action on what you're inspired about. The wands are all about inspiration, passion, excitement, right? Like joy, you know, lion energy, heart energy, like yes, zest, very zest for life, right? And so King of Pentacles flipped out when I was shuffling, 30 seconds ago. I'm thinking that maybe like you're planning too far in advance because of like money issues. It's like, no, but it's like, I want to be stable financially. I want to make sure that this works. And when you're coming in with that energy, I just realized this guy is holding it's a scepter, but I actually took it as a microphone. Oh, that's so interesting. Huh. All right. What that means to me, the fact that I saw that as a microphone, is that you must be hearing someone's voice in your head. Authoritarian, is that how you say the word? Or like, you're like, for instance, like your father's voice saying to you, you need to do this, 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 and this, because this, and this is prudent. And anybody that like has a business does this. Or anybody that is going to start a project definitely does this first and does that second and da-da-da-da-da. But the person who's like, who you're hearing in your head that's like playing on repeat, that person is a different archetype than you are, and they're kind of like a different energy strata, if that makes sense, right? Like your energy, I don't mean this in like a way to like put the other person down, but you're an upgraded version. Like the person whose energy must be going on in your head has an older way of thinking. Nothing wrong with that. It's totally fine. It's just that you're the upgraded version, okay? You are the iPhone 16 and they're the iPhone 4. I don't know if that analogy makes sense, right? There's nothing wrong with their way of thinking, and it works for them, right? Because our reality is what we say that it is. So that works for that person. That's like freaking fantastic. But you're a different person. The reason why what you're doing is going to work is because you listen to yourself, not because you're listening to your dad or whoever this person is, right? It could possibly be society, but for a large majority of you, it's some male figure in your life, uncle, brother, something like that. Could be society, but I feel like it's a specific person. The way you got where you are is through listening to your intuition, and the way you're going to be successful is through listening to your intuition. And the reason why you're like trying to plan like 8 steps ahead over here is because this person's words are in your head telling you need to do that. And it's not true. It's pulling you out of your body. Like you're not passionate about like step number 8. And honestly, you probably don't even need to do all these steps 5, 6, 7, and 8 that your like ego is telling you to do, or like the words in your mind that authoritarian person is telling you to do. You probably don't even need to do. That's why we've gotten the 4 of Wands in reverse. All right. So what else do we need to know? Oh wow, the star card. I'm feeling like you're not trusting your intuition when it comes to the money part of whatever this project or business is that you're doing. You're just like, so Page of Pentacles reversed, and we have the High Priestess reversed. So Page energy is about like thinking and planning and like designing and like, oh, I could do it like this, this, and this, and this, this, and this. And it's like, you just don't feel very confident in your plan, or like, you're like, oh, I don't know if this plan is going to work. Like, you're unconfident about the money part of this plan. And it's almost like your intuition is like, you're not solid on it. And then we have the Two of Swords, and that is reversed. So when this card is upright, it is needing to choose between two choices. This looks like she's standing in front of water too. Needing to choose between two choices and not being able to decide. So in this reading, with this card upside down, it feels like muddled. Like, it doesn't even feel like two choices to me. It's like, but I don't know what to do, period. You know what I mean? Like, this would be easier if I could just choose between two, but like, I'm just looking at this and I'm like, but I don't know. And that's also taking you out of your body, which is maybe why you're listening to that other person, you know, and their belief structure about money, because you're not trusting yourself because you haven't gotten the clear guidance on the money part yet. So let's ask more questions about that. All right, we have the Magician and the Emperor. You are 100% perfectly capable of manifesting what you desire, and you have the authority and ability to do it. You just have to take command of the fact that you can do it. Like, you have the ability. And what I'm getting from this Emperor card is he is in command of the situation. So he is not being a victim. He is not being like a background person. He is being the main character of his life. He's being like that person. So, you know, what if you did the thing that you do to create everything? Like, I don't see why you can't do that to see the vision for allowing the money to flow. I feel like you already did that for figuring out this project in the first place, right? And I don't see any reason why you can't just do the thing that you always do to get clarity and to create what you want for this thing too. Like, this thing is, like, the money is not like harder or more difficult than like anything else. It's the same. Like, everything in the universe is neutral. So creating a project or creating the money or creating a system or creating a community or whatever that you're doing, it's the same to the universe. In your mind, you might think that it's different, but it's not, right? And I feel like you do know that. You do know that, right? You're like, yeah, okay, right, yeah, I do know that. Oh. Five of Cups reversed. So you do know that. That's what this card means reversed. It means like you do know. Like, it's not like, so when this card is upright, it's like the universe is trying to tell you something and you're not listening, but dude, it came out reversed. So you do know. You do know. So like, I feel like that's the answer to your question here. The other two cards I picked here were the Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords in reverse. So I feel like, although this might seem like in your mind, like it's like this huge burden, you're going to get on the other side of it and you're going to be like, it actually wasn't that big of a deal. As soon as I trusted myself, as soon as I did the thing I knew how to do, I like got the answer immediately, and it really wasn't that big of a deal. You do know. So I don't feel like I need to pull any more of those cards. I feel like we've wrapped that up. All right, the other ones I pulled for you are homelessness and friend. Keeper of trust, companion support, unemployment, solitude, hunger, bankruptcy. Okay, so we have got homeless and we've got the friend. So this person, homeless person, is kind of alone. This person has a friend, and particularly there's a dog. It's so interesting. It's like this dichotomy of like this and then like this. And what I'm feeling is like, so I guess in your mind, you have been sliding towards like, oh my God, I can't do this. This is hard. What am I going to do? I don't have resources. I don't have what I need. I think that's what the homeless card represents, right? It's like, I don't have what I need. the other thing that you feel is like, oh, I can do this. Like, I trust, you know, the universe and I are like figuring this out. Like it's this energy of like, oh, I have what I need. I'm figuring it out each step. You know, so when you're in the energy of like homelessness, when you're in the energy of I don't have what I need, that's a way for you to go, oh, I'm doing that thing again. Whoa, let's move back into I do have what I need. Like, I do have the resources. And the reading just showed it to you clearly, which is that you do know what to do. The thing that you always do to manifest is how you solve this problem. The way you solve one thing is how you solve all the things. This problem is not more difficult than any other problem. The other things I pulled are adventure, friendship, and butterfly. So seek adventure together. It adds excitement to your journey. Friendship. This is the second friendship card. Do you have a friend that knows the answer to your question? Do you have anybody that you can think of that would know how to support you in this area or that area? And it might be a couple of friends. Maybe like one friend has the answer to this area and then like another friend has the answer to another area. Seriously, think about your friendships or go through your Facebook friends and like think about, you know, who would be able to have some supportive advice. And adventure. This feels to me like doing the thing your heart wants to do, doing the thing that you're like so excited about doing. That is the energy to go into, right? Because that's where magical things happen. There's needs to be like more adventure in this project that you're doing. You know, the reason why you're doing it in the first place is to express yourself and to have joy and passion and excitement. Like, we have so many wands cards here. And I feel like your ideas about how to manifest money is just what's limiting you, but maybe you don't manifest money the way everybody says you manifest money. Maybe the physical actions you have to take have nothing to do with manifesting money. I know that for sure because I manifest money all the time. I do it with my energy. I'm not doing it through my physical action. That doesn't work. Well, this doesn't work for me because I'm an energetic person. If you're watching this, you're probably an energy person too, and I'm manifesting money with my energy all the time. You know how I do that? I'm really excited. I'm just like, hey, and everybody's like, hey, and like it just works out because people are magnetically attracted to that. Nobody wants to hang out with someone who's no fun. Butterfly, you'll meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. This feels to me again like friendships. I don't know if this necessarily has to do with love. I feel like just you maybe going out and socializing and like allowing whatever this issue is, it's kind of like weighing you down a little bit. Just like forget it for a while and socialize is going to allow fresh energy to come into your mind. And maybe you'll meet a new person and have an exciting conversation, and then you'll feel light and fluffy, and then like you'll get this new idea. So definitely make sure you spend time with your friends and you go out and socialize. Oh, I forgot. The power of choice was our number one card here. You are getting to choose. Am I going to focus on I don't have what I need vibes with the homeless card, or are we going to focus on friend vibes with, hey, I'm getting everything I need to know in every minute, every step of the way, right? This guy and this dog are high-fiving each other. So, power of choice. You are the one deciding your reality, and you are the one making it easy or making it hard. Nobody else, and it can just be more fun and more flighty. All right, so the decks that I used are the Phantom Tarot deck, which I'm presently in love with. I used the Character Oracle card. This is from Amazon. And then I used the Below the Surface book. This is from somebody else on YouTube. I can never remember her name. Vanessa Somanina? I don't know. I'm sure you can find it if you really want it. And then we use the Romance and Love Oracle cards. These were on Amazon. Okay, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.